Some Wisconsin residents say the DNR isn't doing enough to protect the state's water, and they're now asking the Environmental Protection Agency for help. Midwest environmental advocates and 16 people have petitioned the EPA to take a closer look at state water regulation and make sure the DNR is following federal rules. If the DNR doesn't, they're asking the EPA to take corrective action and take away the DNR's power to issue some permits. We're talking now with Kimberly Wright, the Executive Director of Midwest Environmental Advocates. Thanks very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
What's at the heart of this petition?
Well, at the heart of the petition is our Wisconsin waters are at risk. There's public health risks from pollution around the state. And all of the petitioners and my agency, Midwest Environmental Advocates, have worked diligently with the Department of Natural Resources for a number of years trying to correct these issues, including expensive and timely litigation. And we just need relief. And so if the DNR isn't able to work with us, we do need the federal agency to step in.
You say that the folks from the federal government have talked to the DNR about the need to address these sorts of issues. Has the DNR made any progress since being told that?
Well, it's very unclear how much progress the DNR has made. So far, they have missed all the deadlines that were provided to them in July of 2011 when the EPA put the DNR on notice that there were as many as 75 deficiencies in this technical program that protects our water quality.
So what's the problem? Why isn't this happening? Why isn't the monitoring of our water? Why isn't the steps that are necessary, why aren't they being taken?
Well, there's been a long decline in resources available to the department, started in the Doyle administration, and more special interest politics is dipping deep into the agency. So professional men and women with the experience to run this program have less and less autonomy to make science-based decisions.
Yeah, give me a sense of who these people are in the petition. You said some of them are former DNR workers.
Absolutely. In the lower Wisconsin Riverway, we have two of the petitioners are 30-year veterans of the Department of Natural Resources, aquatic biologists, water specialists that have done this regulation throughout their career, so they can see what's broken.
I want to have you respond to what the DNR says. They said we do follow clean water regulations. We're doing that. And the governor has said in the past that what he's tried to do with the DNR and what's being done is to provide a balance between the economy and between the environment. What do you say when you hear that kind of argument about what's happening in the DNR today?
Yeah, well, there is no maybe on clean water. Clean water is the basis of all of our economy. And some of the people that are being hurt the most around the state are small businesses that are water dependent. In the Castle Rock, Petenwell, Flowage area, it's one of the oldest resort areas in our state, and there are businesses that are literally closing down. When their guests come and they go to the water and it's so full of algae that they can't stand the smell, they can't touch the water, it's too dangerous, their guests are leaving. There are properties that can't be sold on waterways that are choked with algae. So, every business in the state needs clean water. So if we're giving a pass to some people to have weaker permits, then the next business that comes along and needs a permit may end up having a much more expensive technological fix on their discharges. It's not a level playing field at this point.
Real briefly, what do you want to see happen now?
I would like to see the EPA come in and require a timely reparation for DNR to get these programs back in line. It's not a desirable situation to have all of the businesses in Wisconsin have to go to Chicago to the EPA to get their water pollution permits. That shouldn't be done. The people in Wisconsin, we know our waterways, we know our communities, and we have some of the most dedicated citizens, I think, anywhere in the nation working on water, and it's very well represented in these 16 petitioners. They've all worked years through all of the channels available to them, and they need relief. I mean, our water can't wait.
Kimberly Wright is the Executive Director of Midwest Environmental Advocates. We appreciate your time. Thanks very much for being with us today. You bet. Next, lots of jobs are available, so why aren't they being filled? And for political news throughout the week, be sure to follow me at Mike Goucher on Twitter.